to Colonial Life Arena in Columbia. Matchup in the SEC East between 12th ranked Kentucky and the Gamecocks of South Carolina, who come in having won 4 of their last 5. Kentucky has lost 2 of its last 4. And they'll probably lose their 12th ranking as well should they lose this game tonight. Brandon Knight's got the first 4 points of the ball game for the Wildcats.
Well, a good cut off of a UCLA high post move. A little different flavor than we've seen from Kentucky. You don't see that a lot on tape. Gets him 2 points to start this game. And John Calipari has to be pleased, Brad, with how his defense has started. They've thrown up a wall against Ellington. Bunch of dudes. South Carolina has set the bar so far.
And that is reflective of their head coach, who is one competitive dude. Darren Horn. Here's some full court pressure from Kentucky.
We saw Kentucky do this at Alabama on Tuesday night. John Calipari wants his guys to play aggressive from the get-go, so he comes with a press.
The game that Jimmy's talking about, we were there to watch Alabama survive a big run by Kentucky in the late stages. They came from 20 down and got it to 1 point, but Alabama won it 68-66. Muldrow, and it's stripped by Harrelson. And Knight coming the other way.
Good reaction of Harrelson to read Muldrow with a rim run.
Jones, nice job by Muldrow with a block, and then he handled it. #1 career active shot blocker in the SEC, Sam Muldrow, with a big one on Terrence Jones a moment ago.
Muldrow's going to get 3 or 4 blocks in the ball game. The important thing is to go at him.
And they just, wow! I'd say that's going at him.
What a response, huh, partner, from getting your shot blocked 1 possession.
Ellington comes down and kisses it off the glass. And the pace is picking up. Knight with Ellington on him. Looks for a pick, and now Jones on a blow by as Muldrow bit on the screen. And there was no pick and roll. It was just a roll. Richardson for 3, and he got it. He's been kind of cool out there, but that was a big shot to tie it at 8.
South Carolina comes locked and loaded now. They will shoot some quick ones, especially on their home floor, and you have to be ready for them.
Nice hustle by Richardson right in front of us defensively to knock it out of bounds.
I talked about Terrence Jones. He gets his stuff sent backwards 2 possessions ago by Muldrow. He did go at Muldrow, but Muldrow a terrific shot blocker. But then the very next possession, Muldrow doesn't sit on his left hand, and in 1 bounce and 2 big steps, Terrence Jones, bam, at the rim.
First tie of the ball game here, 3.5 minutes in. Liggins skips it all the way across court, and Miller walked with it. Kentucky #1 in the conference in turnovers. They only average about 11 a game. That's their first one of the night here.
That's an impressive number considering the pace that they play. Maybe they score right at 80 points a ball game. So your turnovers around 11. That's very, very good.
Well, when you're leading the conference in scoring and the fewest turnovers, that's a nice combination. Here's Jackson, lost the handle. Jones leads the break. Got it back on the inside and then lost it out of bounds. Boy, he's playing with some steam right now, isn't he?
Well, I think the last couple of days in practice, John Calipari has really built this kid back up. And Terrence Jones is a guy that can take over a ball game on any court that he steps on when his mind is right. So far, his mind has been right,
I'd say. Kentucky by 2. Jackson trying to drive on Miller. Richardson another 3. And a nice job by Harris to keep the ball alive. Muldrow. And again, Harris with the offensive rebound. Freshman DeMontre Harris, back-to-back offensive boards. And now we got a push underneath on Harrelson. So Kentucky in front by 2, courtesy of their freshman big man. Throwing one down for the Cats. And Bruce Ellington tied at 10.
When he starts dancing with the ball, all he's doing is setting you up to get a paint touch, and that's exactly what he did. He danced and got a paint touch.
4 for Ellington. 10-10 tie at the 5-minute mark. Here's Jones trying to go strong to the hoop again. And he draws the Kentucky posts. Second one popped out. Harrelson had a hand on it, and last touch by South Carolina. So good hustle by Harrelson to keep the ball alive and give the Wildcats another possession.
For Kentucky to win on the road, Harrelson has to get those 9-10 rebounds a game that he's capable of getting.
He leads the conference in rebounding right now. Well, Kentucky turned it right back over. That's their third here in the early going.
Calipari hollering at Darius Miller, be tough. He talked about the entire shoot-around. How competitive are we going to be tonight? That's still what he's trying to drag out of this young team.
Basically told them, we are better than these guys, but if they beat you one-on-one and they beat you as a team, that means they're better than you are.
Yep.
Nice play of the passing lane by DeAndre Liggins. Almost came up with a turnover.
Liggins on Ellington. I think DeAndre Liggins is right there with Ronald Norred, David Leidy, Brad Wanamaker from Pitt, Chris Singleton from Florida State. Those guys really jump out now defensively when you break them down.
We're at 10 on the shot clock. Ramon Galloway's checked in. He's the spark off the bench offensively. Cook with 3. Gonna have to hurry to get his shot away. Richardson doesn't see the clock. That's just a bad possession right there. Wide open look for Miller. Got it.
Wasn't that good action? That was very good action. Harrelson with the on. Cough it up, partner.
Yep.
Hang in there. Cough it. Got to be tough. Conference play.
Miller found a little avenue for a floater. Harrelson, look at that offensive board again with that big body. We talked about #1 offensive rebounder and #1 overall rebounder in the SEC. And he just showed why and how he can box people out under there. Weighs about 280 pounds and on a 6'10 frame. Miller in low again. And Galloway's got to foul him. So the lead is 8 and Kentucky is playing inspired.
I told you Cal has fed Terrence Jones spoonfuls of sugar in practice the last 2 days, building him up in the way that he does it. And this young man is feeling it.
That is the second time he's taken Muldrow to the basket and just about taken Sam with him. Knight on the outside, missed a 3. Ellington with a rebound. Carolina looking to run. Little guy's going to try to do it all himself, but it's an offensive foul. And that is his second foul. Let's take a look back at Terrence Jones' last dunk.
I don't know what the top 10 plays of the day are, but I know not what #1 is. That is the top play of the day. Active in this ball game. Running down 50-50 balls. He gets out in front of the pack. Lucky he didn't get called for a hang on the rim because
already Muldrow got 1 of 2, 4 points for Sam, and that snaps a scoreless string for the Gamecocks that's lasted quite a while. Jared Polson in the lineup in the backcourt for Kentucky right now. Here's Jones. He had a head of steam, but Lakeem Jackson cut him off.
This kid with the basketball is really the only true point guard Kentucky has, Polson. He may get some minutes as this season goes on.
He's a Kentucky kid out of Nicholasville, Kentucky. 3 on the shot clock as Liggins lets fly.
Ran a very simple free throw play, and Muldrow didn't box off Miller, and he's there to get it.
Jones asking for it down there with R.J. Slauson guarding him now, but they'll take the outside 3 instead with 6:52 remaining first half. Big fella having quite a first half. Carolina, though, this trip. Smith, the kick out. Jackson with the right hand trying to go get his own miss, but Liggins got to it first.
Brandon Knight's lack of physical strength has been a problem for him in this game. South Carolina is really doing a lot of body contact and getting up into him, and he has not handled it well.
Kentucky shooting 57% from the floor, but it's pretty easy when you got guys dunking the entire first half like this one. That line today. This is your team, not mine. Somebody step up and be a leader. It's hard to do when you got so many freshmen on the floor, but eventually someone will emerge, I'm sure.
See how they're really physically getting into Brandon Knight's body?
Yeah. Miller stripped by Slauson. Now he's the leading scorer, and it's back to a 6-point game. It was 11 at one point. In fact, this is a 5-0 push by South Carolina to get back in the game. Almost blocked another shot, but Miller stayed one hand hooked, and Knight with a rebound.
Kentucky cleaning up the misses of South Carolina. So important. I think South Carolina is only getting about 23% of their misses so far in this game. Normally they're about 37 or 38%.
Jones trying to battle. He's got the little guy Smith on him right now. That's a big mismatch in height. But Smith's a tough guy. They finally got it down low. It's just a matter of time before the miss. What they're going to look at right now. I don't know if we can go back to that last dunk, but I know he ended up on the deck after the shot. He might have turned his ankle, but they're working on his left foot.
I think it was on that last dunk. Again, it was all set up, Brad, by a great cut by DeAndre Liggins. And watch Terrence Jones as he comes down.
Yeah, watch the landing. Right there.
Yeah,
the ball got him.
Well, when you dunk like he does and you throw the ball down through the net with that much velocity, the ball beats you back down to earth.
That's exactly what happened. The ball got there before his ankle did. That's not a good thing.
No, there's that cut by Liggins, and he's one of those guys that can spin.
Remaining first half, Kentucky's had the lead most of the way, courtesy of Terrence Jones.
Get the ball inside. What did Cal tell his guys today? Get the ball inside when the building erupts.
Let's see if they listen. Jones fakes a three and goes up and in, but he can't get it to drop. Got a second chance, and this time he's fouled. That was a big turnover by Lakeem Jackson. Obviously one too many dribbles. Trying to get it inside. And it gives Kentucky now an opportunity to make it a double-digit game again. Polson having trouble getting it in. Got it. Miller with the shot clock expiring. Got it. That's a big, big turn of events right there. South Carolina should have done no worse than go to the locker room down 8. Could have been even better. Instead, Kentucky comes down with 2.8. Gets Darius Miller a good look. He knocks down the mid-range jumper, and it's, again, a 10-point advantage.
The composure of Darius Miller. 2.8 to go, and watch what he does. He's going to be the third guy to pop to the perimeter. Finally, he gets free. Now watch, he doesn't get in too big of a hurry. The step through, the two-feeted push, that is a very smart, under control, recognizing what the game clock's saying. Bam, finished by Darius Miller.
Brandon Knight, Darius Miller, and Terrence Jones, all in double figures in the first half for Kentucky. And it's 36-26 as we go to the UPS halftime report with Ryan.